I think Dennis is deserving of a leadership award because Cortex, through Dennis's leadership, has proven what's possible for St. Louis. What's possible not just in the business community, what's possible in education, what's possible in creating a future for all of our kids.
And Cortex, in essence, once they got to the table, under Dennis's leadership, it clicked.
And while he came to St. Louis to join in the vision that the leaders of Cortex had for Cortex, he's taken it way beyond.
Dennis was absolutely critical to the board's reconceptualization of Cortex, not as a research park, but as an innovation community.
The great thing about Cortex is you can hang out with people who don't work at your company who are very interesting and accomplished.
I think a community like this is important for St. Louis because it's changing the conversation about who St. Louis is.
Dennis combines a number of very considerable strengths. First on the list is a deep passion for what we are doing.
And I'm hopeful that the rest of our community can embrace it just as passionately as he has and work together to better our community because it's going to take us all together to make it happen.
Dennis is a great leader because he believes in collaboration and people working together, and he brings a lot of people to the table. It's not just the people that you would think would be at the table all the time. He wants new people, and he is very inclusive.
People who have not been included before are included in Dennis's vision of what's right for St. Louis.
I think it's taken somebody with that ability to not just have a vision and talk about it, but to actually build relationships and bring the right people to the table to make it happen.
What we have tried to do in Cortex is to create an environment where collaboration can occur, where silos can be broken down, because the best innovation is done when all cultures, races, perspectives, ages, genders are included in the innovation process.
I don't know that I've met many leaders like Dennis Lauer that really get the humanity and the business complexity side of a project and put it all together so 1 + 1 comes up to 100.
Dennis, has a certain way of getting people inspired and but making it very approachable at the same time.
I would say Dennis's position is corporate, but his leadership style is almost like a ministry.
He is such a unique person in that he sees the big opportunities, but he also sees the impact on the individuals.
The very nature of creativity and entrepreneurship is that it hasn't been created yet. The future hasn't been written yet. So to be part of their stories and to enable them to accomplish their dreams, their visions, is very energizing for me.
So the future of Cortex is critical to the future of our community. And without Dennis here, I don't think it would be what it is today.
Cortex has been essential to giving the St. Louis region a sense of confidence about its economic future.
I think it's really important that we do celebrate these wins that we have for the region, and Dennis is a big reason why this whole thing's happening.
He sees the story and he sees it unfolding in ahead of the rest of us and helps us all fit into our place in that story on the canvas of creating a better St. Louis.
There's an unselfishness that I'd like to reinforce throughout the region, where we work together to make this place a better place for our children and grandchildren for tomorrow, so that we're leaving them with something better than what we found.